Hi, my name is Kelly Lynch with ProVention Plus, and I'm here today to take you through a pre-work warm-up. Please note that this is a shortened version of the warm-up you'll do prior to work. In order to fully warm the muscles, I want you to repeat the motions you see multiple times. Let's start with shoulder raises. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears, up and then drop, up and then drop. Next, we're going to continue this warm-up with shoulder rolls, starting backwards. Follow this movement with shoulder rolls forward. Next, we're going to put our hands together, reaching far in front, separating those shoulder blades, and then let your head hang down, stretching your neck as well. Follow this movement by bringing your hands up, squeezing your shoulder blades back, palms up, reaching back, opening that chest. Arms can stay right here as we move into the next motion of arm circles, starting backwards and slow and progressively moving to larger circles. Next movement will be forward arm circles, again starting small and slow and moving into larger circles. Next, we'll open up the side of the body a little bit by raising up with one arm towards the sky and alternating it with the other side, back and forth, starting to really warm those shoulders and sides of the body. Moving on to warming of the neck with the double chin stretch. We're moving backwards with our chin, just like that, really trying to create some double chins here. After that motion is done, we're ready to stretch the neck a little bit more with one ear toward the shoulder and then towards the other side. Finishing this stretch up by looking down and then up. Now moving on to trunk rotation and warming. With the hips staying forward and arms at your side relaxed and a slight bend in the elbow, we're moving from side to side. Really twisting at that core. Good. Following this up with ankle rotations. Putting that toe on the ground and rotating one way and then the other way. Making sure you do this on both sides. After warming the ankle, we'll move into calf stretches. Stepping back with one foot, making sure that entire heel goes on the ground, and repeating it on the other side. Both sides. Calf stretch. Moving into a squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're sitting right back to an easy squat, coming right back up, just like that. Make sure that those knees don't go forward. Everything's back. Nice and easy. From that position, we're stepping out a little bit more. We're going to do it into a side lunge and just to stretch the insides of the legs, moving lightly into one side and then the other. Also remember with this one, we're sitting back into it. Next, we're going to warm up and stretch the front of the legs a little bit. Stepping back into a lunge, bending both knees up on that back toe, coming down. Nice and easy, feeling a little bit of warming and stretch to the front of the leg here. Repeat on both sides. As we've started to warm the body a little bit more, we're going to move into the hands and the wrists. We're going to start with supported wrist circles. One arm, hand around the opposite wrist and roll one way and then the other way. Repeat on both sides, one way and then the other way. Once done a couple times, we're going to open up the hand and extend back. Open up the hand and extend back. The hand supporting the wrist is really holding on tight and helping this stretch along. To continue this, we're going into a forearm stretch where we put one hand on top of the other and extend out. To feel more of a stretch, extend the elbow fully. Less, right about here is just fine. We're going to open up the chest a little bit more and squeeze the back in a rowing motion. Move quickly, controlled, preparing us for the next stretch, which is for the back of the arms. We're raising one arm up and letting the elbow bend. One arm up and let that elbow bend. Repeat it multiple times. Next, we're going to take our hands, support our low back, hold our abs in tight, and tilt our hips just a little bit until we push forward, feeling a stretch through the front of the body and activating the back of the body, holding that core strong. We're going to repeat some squats. This time I want those feet out a little wider, moving a little bit deeper into the squat. Now that we're a little warmer, a couple times back and forth. Stepping back together, shoulder width apart, abs are still tight. We're going into calf raises. Coming up on those toes a little bit, right back down. Up just a little bit, really starting to warm up those feet, ankles, and calves. One more time, back to trunk rotations. This time, our arms are extended. We're turning from side to side, adding a little bit more to the rotation here. Keeping those hands up, palms are facing up now, and we're reaching all the way back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, opening that chest up, and then allowing those hands to fall down towards the back, stretching out the arms, the front of the shoulders, all the way down to the fingers. Now you've completed your pre-work warm-up. Remember to repeat this warm-up anytime you sit for about 10-15 minutes. Any breaks you get, rewarm that body before starting work. Thank you very much for your time. Have a safe day.